and has not shot it very well in the last two as we get going today. On the whistle, Bert Smith, Jeff Clark, and Ramey Steins. And Champagnie had a phenomenal night against the Orange in a losing effort at the Pete the other night.
Playing well for Pitt. NC State comes out in man-to-man, and West right on cue. That is a great sign if you're a Pitt fan.
Devin Daniels, the ACC's Player of the Week. He'll try and take McGowan's all the way to the basket and scores over the outstretched hand of Champagnie. McGowan's shed the Brown screen all the way over the top. The ACC shot block leader, Manny Bates, goes Trey McGowan.
Defensive glass.
Here is Johnson. All the way through traffic, got Bates in the air, and then Bryce rejected it. Toney, McGowan's, Johnson, shot fake to the basket, the scoop, and the tap follow, I believe, belongs to Audice Toney.
Early on, Pitt has been able to get into the paint on a couple possessions.
5 for Toney, 5-point lead, the tap followed by Bates. Really on both sides. Pitt wants to stop the losing streak. NC State knows the stakes are very high.
Well, listen, they remember last year they were a team on the bubble. You do not want to leave it up to the committee.
Blue Devils will be trying to avenge a 22-point loss in this building about a week or so ago, and a lob and a stuff for Bates, who's got 4. Team the other night in the loss to Syracuse had 2 points and a rebound. Big man from the country of Mali, and there's the drive and score for Bryce. Both teams an identical 4 of 7 from the floor. Johnson, a little bounce pass through traffic. Coulibaly the catch and score.
Excellent passing by both teams early on in this game, Wes.
Here's Funderburk wheeling to the paint and scoring. DJ Funderburk's on the board. Got our Toney that got us started here this afternoon. Here's McGowan's on the drive. Nice pass. Coulibaly the catch and score.
On both ends, and it's leading to some high percentage opportunities.
Markel Johnson whips it in the corner. Beverly the 3 off the bench for Kevin Keats.
This point guard play right here, making a nice read. Markel Johnson again. He could have easily tried to drive that ball.
And it bounds away to Toney. Terrell Brown has returned. Here's Johnson pulling up for 3. And Pittsburgh back in front on the 28th 3 of the year.
Their transition defense has to be good against Pitt. That's where they thrive.
Bryce, a heck of a basket. He's got 4. After sustaining a lower leg injury and missing some time. Whoa! Xavier Johnson.
On both ends, except the Xavier Johnson dunk.
Champagnie squeezes in and scores. First points for Justin Champagnie. Screen by Funderburk. Johnson tried to weave it through. Stolen by McGowan's. Or Toney, beg your pardon. On the drive, Audice Toney now with 9 and a timeout for NC State.
And Jeff Capel and his staff, give them credit. They've kind of counseled him through this really difficult situation. But there's no doubt that young man is talented and important for Pitt.
Ball, so the held ball, not to travel for Champagnie. An alternating possession.
Pitt stays in the 3-2 matchup zone.
There's the answer from Bryce. Johnson in the corner. Bryce a 3. Rims it in. 9 now for C.J. Bryce in the first half.
What a play.
Nice job. Accolades for the point guard from the point guard, right?
Absolutely. I love great
it's a
point
simple
guard.
Game, right?
It really is, and it's so important. And now you can see here, though, this is all set up by a guy that flirted with going to the NBA last season. Why he's so important to what they do. Now you can't hedge off of him because of the kick out, and now he's got an open lane.
And look at Xavier Johnson pour in a triple. He's got 10. Beverly stripped Johnson of it. Bryce recovers. Long pass. Daniels. And Champagnie batted it away. And a foul on Bates. Chasing the loose ball. Markel, backdoor lob. Bates had a shot at it. Recovers inside. Put it up. Scores and draws the foul. Fresh off the press bracketology. NC State, the last team into the field. Turned over by the Wolfpack in the court, half court. Here's McGowan's pushing it up and in transition.
It's their strength, and if you're NC State, you cannot turn the ball over against them. Beautiful play, though, again, by Markel Johnson.
Xavier Johnson to reset, but has to hurry. 5 on the clock. Runner with a right hand. A dozen now for Xavier Johnson. Picked up did Funderburk out of the double team. Here's Daniels weaving in the lane. Second field goal. 15 to shoot now. McGowan's. 3 from out front. Good. Trey McGowan's with 7. Brown. State fans wanted to foul. Look at Johnson split the double and go to the basket.
They haven't. They need to start capitalizing, as you said.
They haven't led today, and they trail again on the bucket by Coulibaly, who has 7 on his 3rd field goal. Trying to find a seam to attack against Johnson. It's a bounce pass on the block. Here's Funderburk. Right hand and 1. On Champagne's also a technical foul. It's a team foul. That's 6-2. So they've got 6 fouls. Next foul by Pittsburgh. NC State's at the free throw line. There's Toney on the catch and scores. Toney. Baseline drive into the corner. Champagne. McGowan's the slash. Brown the dunk. Markel Johnson. Pass to Funderburk inside. Rolling on Brown all the way through in the basket. McGowan's thought about it. Out of the corner. Champagne the 3. Back in front. Here's Hellems shooting to tie and hits. 7 for Hellems.
Trying to force a deep 3. Key, though, is they have to contest that last one. Champagne was open.
Look away. Hamilton to catch and 1. It's last year's NC State team. Oh no.
Our stats guys, they said they had a little something for us. I would not have guessed that one right there. And
Champagne step back. Toney the rebound at the offensive end.
To this 2-3, it looks almost like a 3-2 matchup zone has impacted this game.
Hellems soft jumper at the elbow for the guys in the white jerseys. Hamilton bothered by Bates. Hellems outlet. Bryce trying to beat 2 Panthers to the rack. It was blocked. Approaching 8 minutes to go in a 4-point Pittsburgh lead. Johnson into the corner. Champagne. Move with the right hand. Got the roll. Johnson bounced it toward the feet of Hamilton. Turned over. Here's Hellems to the basket. Jericole Hellems.
Got a paint touch with the layup off the turnover.
Hellems for the lead. Jericole Hellems has now scored 12 of NC State's last 14 points. Pittsburgh leads by 1. Johnson. Bryce a 3. Got it. C.J. Bryce.
Man, I like Funderburk getting the ball.
Johnson slips it to Bates. The catch, the layup. Manny Bates was scoring early, now into double figures with 10 on his 4th field goal and a timeout. Again, against this zone that Pittsburgh's used most of the afternoon. 8 to shoot. Johnson tried to go backdoor to Funderburk, got deflected, scooped up Bates.
Like in golf, sometimes you got to get lucky, and that's just luck right there for NC State.
Blocked out of bounds by Bates. Ball picked up Johnson on the bounce. Cross court for McGowan's. Out of the corner, Toney the triple. Here is Toney with 10 seconds to play. 3 ball is good. And a timeout taken by Jeff Capel.
On the help side, and really phenomenal job.
Pat Andre had it stolen by Johnson. 3 to shoot on the game clock, followed by Hamilton with .8 left.